Attention, New Yorkers, attention, New Yorkers. The Eric Adams Scumbag Emergency Network has been activated and we are broadcasting this podcast in response. This is not a test. We repeat, this is not a test.
So, welcome to our emergency meeting. We have convened today to celebrate the indictment of Eric Adams.
Celebrate.
Yeah.
I thought we were staging the school walkout.
Oh, that's right. No. We're his ally. We are not
No.
celebrating.
We're celebrating today, Thursday. Friday is the school walkout.
Okay.
Okay.
Today is
Okay, yeah.
celebration. Tomorrow at noon, we are all walking out of school.
We should get lunch first. School lunch.
We should have a free Eric Adams
So-
school lunch.
I think we're going to be the ones having to walk out of the school because they're going to be like, why are you here?
No.
Weirdos.
They'll
Please
think
leave.
they'll think Liz and I are students, and they'll think Monica is a lost teacher or something.
Oh, yes. Am I very teacherly? Do I have teacher vibes?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a cool teacher. I would sit, I would sit with the chair backwards.
Oh, swing it around.
Yeah. Swing it around. Let me rap to you.
I'm like, hey, young kids,
Rhyme it.
dudes,
Rhyme it,
and
rhyme it.
dudettes. I can't, so I wouldn't be a rapping teacher. I'd be
Just a cool teacher.
just a cool teacher.
That's like too try hard for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna rap, Rudy.
Well, come on. All right. You said it in like, hey, let me talk to your kids. Like you've started it in the rap cadence.
Wow, somebody needs to like a crash course on what rap is and isn't. That's you, Rudy.
I'll
You're
tell
the
you what rap
person.
is. Hey kids, I'm Eric Adams and I'm here to say, if you've got a gun, don't put it away in the pillowcase or else I'm gonna find you. Oh, and I'm being indicted.
Yeah.
So any guess as to what he has said in response to these allegations?
I saw one thing.
What did you see?
He said something like, I knew that if I defended New Yorkers, they'd come for me. And here they are. They're coming for me. Am I close? Did you
Yep.
read this? Okay. What did he say?
Adams told the New York Post, I always knew that if I stood my ground for New Yorkers, that I would be a target, and a target I became. If I am charged, I am innocent, and I will fight this with every ounce of my strength and spirit.
Bro.
So there's also a video taken this morning that's totally weird. I don't really quite understand it, but let me do a little screen share here.
There's a website called Has Eric Adams Been Arrested? Site.
Site.
That's where I found the photo of Eric Adams in prison that I desperately wanted.
Okay, so what is it? Is Eric Adams...
Has Eric Adams been arrested? Site.
Okay. Has Eric Adams been arrested? Site.
There we go.
Yeah.
And it is
Wow.
a timeline.
Oh,
This
I
is
love
a
this.
nude Africa style
Yeah.
website.
What is up with these like government officials on these weird? Well, I guess he's not on this site. What if Eric Adams created this site first off, and he's been leaking information?
Oh,
would be-
yeah.
I would like him more. So my
Right?
liking for him would be at like 1%.
He is our WikiLeaks.
Look at him, dude. Oh my gosh.
He's being filmed. He's being recorded in jail.
Oh, yeah.
Mansion raid.
Mansion
So
raid.
is
Oh, yeah, you guys want to watch the mansion raid?
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
is this
Right.
Diddy's mansion or is this Eric Adams' mansion? And are there any freak-offs involved in this indictment?
Like, God
One-
knows, they probably
1000%.
share like rentals.
They might share a cell soon.
Ooh.
Yep. Yep.
Mm,
Speaking of Diddy, did you see what his lawyer said about his baby oil?
No, that he has an addiction or something? What did he
No,
say?
he said, this is the best quote ever. Agnafilo has explained to New York Post why federal prosecutors leaked that 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube was discovered during the raids. He states, I don't think it was 1,000. I think it was a lot. I mean, there's a Costco right down the street. I think Americans buy in bulk, as we know.
Oh
Yes.
my
He
God.
Can
blamed
you have
Costco.
the value pack, the what he bought, like the 100 pack?
Oh
But
my
that's even worse
God.
because that means like those sizes are even bigger. So he has like the mega baby oils.
Dude.
Oh.
You know how they
Uh,
have like the super huge bottle of like
Oh.
wine or
uh-huh.
tequila? He just had that in baby oil.
Yep.
Oh, I love that Costco came out and denied it.
They're like, no, no, no.
No,
They like had
no.
a press conference.
Someone's mad
He's
they weren't
like,
invited.
Costco dogs are still 199 and we did not sell Diddy 1,000 gallons of baby oil.
He did definitely get 1,000 hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
He had hired hot dogs.
Oh,
Okay, so here is the
oh wow.
Is that Ben Affleck? And Ben Affleck?
They're like twins. Look.
that's like their whole thing.
Wow. So this is
Rudy, this is not that exciting just
it.
yet.
Oh, come on. Tell me you're
He's
not
like,
excited.
they just locked.
Does he have like a is he having like a part is that like a temporary tent?
It looks like it.
Mm.
Oh shit. Okay. Come on, we got to make compelling audio here.
I know, yeah. So basically, we'll do this in video, but what we are seeing is a group of well-dressed federal agents walking casually towards the entrance of a home. It looks like it's got a little guard station, and then we have NYPD officers who are in uniform kind of milling around. So not very exciting.
Doing
I
what they do
like that you
best.
said that they're casually walking, and at the top it says law enforcement swarms with exclamation points times
Three.
three. Shocking. I'm like, that was the most boring video I have seen, and I've seen some boring shit.
Yeah, Eric Adams, shocking mayor's mansion raid caught on video. Law enforcement swarms. I'm like, those are some those swarming law officers definitely smoke some bananas because they are moving slow.
Yeah, that was more boring than the Nora Jones concert.
Dear
And that was
listeners, Monica went to a Nora Jones concert alone after she was passed on a ticket by someone with the same name as her that she met on LinkedIn.
Yes, first and last name.
Where was she from? I forget.
Uh, Argentina? I was like, why do you have Nora Jones tickets for
Why
New
did
York?
you?
Anyways, she was supposed to come to New York. And then Eric Adams told her she couldn't.
yeah.
Yeah, Eric Adams shut it down. Okay, so this is his weird press conference this morning.
First of all, I want to thank you for being here this morning, and I want to thank the supporters of all ethnic groups that are here, particularly the men and women of the clergy that's here that have joined me here today. And we are not surprised. We expected this. This is not surprising to us at all. The actions that have unfolded over the last 10 months, the leaks, the commentary, the demonizing, this did not surprise us that we reached this day.
Can we put this on
And
like
I
two
ask New
times speed?
Yorkers to wait to hear.
God, I know we're not even.
No, just play it. I like, come on. Oh, maybe you can't put it in 2 times.
I don't think I can. We can speed it up in the post.
Our defense before making any judgments. In about 30 minutes, you're going to hear a story of the case
The story of Monica.
Oh my goodness. No, don't bring the dogs into this again.
that is in front of us. This story will come from the federal prosecutors. And I ask to wait and hear our side to this narrative. From here, my attorneys will take care of the case so I can take care of the city. My day-to-day will not change. I will continue to do the job for 8.3 million New Yorkers that I was elected to do. And the 300,000 plus employees of our city government will continue to do their jobs, because this is what we do as New Yorkers. It's an insult
This is what we do as New Yorkers. We get indicted on federal
Yeah.
charges of
We
bribery
do
and corruption.
crime and then we have, we go about our day to day. Like that's just what it is.
Hmm.
To the
Did you hear that
hardworking,
person? Did you hear that person yell, "Strong leader"?
Very
Guys, you know what
strongly.
this is reminding me of? And I don't know if I told you, but for the first time I'm watching The Wire, and this is like Senator Clay Davis. He's going through an indictment as well, and he's just having these conferences about, how great he is. And this is reminding me of that, except for he's not saying she,
See, got
you
my
know?
ass.
Uh,
Who are these people
I have no
surrounding him?
idea. He's surrounded by various people. The guy on his left looks worse for the wear. He looks like he's about to collapse.
He's being held up by
That
the
Oh
little
yeah.
lady
arm.
behind him looks the same.
Right, this is Weekend at Bernie's.
These are all his like Turkish bad boy friends.
people of the city that anyone would say that they won't do their jobs while this case proceeds in the background. They are dedicated public servants, and I have been one of them for many years. And they're going to continue to do their job, moving the city forward every day. It's an unfortunate day, and it's a painful day. But inside of all of that, it's a day where we will finally reveal why for 10 months I have gone through this. And I look forward to defending myself and defending the people of this city as I've done throughout my entire professional career.
Oh my God.
Alright.
He's such a dookie shoot. Dude, he was like um the servants of this city say they won't do their jobs, but I'm gonna make sure they do. Nobody said that.
Right. Well, we are doing a school walkout,
Oh, I mean
but we don't
that's
have
different.
jobs.
Yeah, but we don't.
A school crip walkout.
Yes.
All these gang activities that he's been afraid of are gonna make him, I don't know,
Oh yeah.
Let's just say if we're doing the
cringy
school walkout
cell.
tomorrow and I see any baby oil in hair, any dark lipstick, any oversized baggy t-shirts, or any belted stretch pants with gang initial, walking out. I'm walking back in.
Oh, you're going back in. You're gonna
Yeah,
go
because I'm
hide.
not, or you know what, we'll just cast them off. We're not allowing any gang members. If they have their brown and white beads, Franciscan monks not allowed.
I think you should
Um,
do the "because I love you" hug just to make sure that they're safe, and then you don't have to run back inside.
Monica, can you describe the because I love you hug for listeners who haven't heard our last episode?
it's the hug that you give just because you love someone. If you suspect that, or you suspect them of carrying drugs, weaponry, you just take your arms and wrap it around their waist. Very natural,
Very
very
natural.
human,
Very,
nice human touch.
very human. So, do you guys want to hear a few excerpts from the actual federal indictment?
Uh-huh.
Do I
So,
have a choice?
you do not,
Okay, well then, yeah,
unless you're doing a walkout from this Eric Adams podcast.
gotta go.
In 2014, Eric Adams, the defendant, became Brooklyn Borough president. Thereafter, for nearly a decade, Adams sought and accepted improper valuable benefits such as luxury international travel, including from wealthy foreign business people and at least one Turkish government official seeking to gain influence over him. By 2018, Adams, who had by then made known his plans to run for mayor of New York City, not only accepted but sought illegal campaign contributions to his mayoral campaign, as well as other things of value from foreign nationals. As his prominence and power grew, his foreign national benefactors sought to cash in on their corrupt relationships with him, particularly when in 2021 it became clear that Adams would become New York City's mayor. He agreed, providing favorable treatment in exchange for the illicit benefits he received. After his inauguration, Adams soon began preparing for his next election, including by planning to solicit more illegal contributions and granting requests from those who supported his 2021 mayoral campaign with such donations. So this has been going on for a decade.
That's
Uh,
crazy because this Eric Adams arrested whatever site, it only goes back from last year. There's so much good stuff on it. I
I
wonder what
know.
they're missing.
I mean, we haven't known about this stuff. I think when they began to dig into stuff, they went way back. I mean, this is very comprehensively researched. So in New York, there is a matching funds program that matches small dollar contributions from individual city residents with up to 8 times the amount in public funds. And the idea is to give smaller, you or me, it gives our money more oomph when it comes to donating as an individual in small amounts to a political candidate. Adams' campaign applied for matching funds based on known straw donations. So do you guys know what a straw donation is?
No.
Basically, it's when somebody funnels money through someone else who then legitimately contributes to someone's place. So, for example, if I'm a Turkish national, I cannot legally give him money or a foreign government official. So there were a lot of different ways that people would, you know, funnel money through. They would give. There was one case where a company gave all their employees $2,000 and instructed them to donate it to Eric Adams. And because there are campaign finance limits, straw donations are illegal. So he applied for matching funds based on donations that he knew were sketchy. And so he basically received more than $10 million in public funds as a result of these false certifications.
What pillow does he have that $10 million in?
I want to find that one. Um, there's a site that has a list of all of his connections and also the status of whether or not they've been raided, indicted, or if they're under investigation. But it has a nice little breakdown of how they know Eric Adams. The shit goes deep, goes hard.
You'll have to share that. You'll have to drop that in the chat so we can inspect.
Table of Success.Hellgate NYC.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, let me
Sounds
just
very GeoCities.
let me- Ugh. So for work, I have PC and I'm getting confused now going back to my Mac of like how to copy and paste.
Oh yeah, because you have to on the PC you
Yeah.
have to right click and yeah, I have a PC at work too.
So
It's
so
terrible.
dumb. I was
Oof.
like, guys, ew.
PC is the Islamabad of Macs.
Ugh.
Oh, so this was one sketchy thing. So after receiving all these fake donations, he was pressured by Turkish officials. It was quid pro quo. They had given him money, and now it was their time or his time to repay them. So basically, in exchange for free travel, travel-related bribes, lavish stays at hotels and resorts, arranged by they call him in this indictment Turkish official, and he's a Turkish official. They were trying to open up a new Turkish consular building, a 36-story skyscraper, without a fire inspection in time for a high-profile visit by Turkey's president. Noted good guy.
Yeah.
And at the time, the building was going to fail a FDNY inspection, and he put pressure on a lot of different officials, and ended up the FDNY official who was responsible for the assessment of the skyscraper's fire safety was told that he was going to lose his job if he failed to acquiesce. And so Adams intervened, and it opened as requested by the Turkish official. Yeah.
What a scumbag.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so his travels to Turkey began in 2015, and this heading in the indictment is in 2015, Adams travels to Turkey and establishes corrupt relationships. He took 2 official trips to Turkey in 2015, arranged by the Turkish Consulate General in New York City. The second trip was arranged by the Turkish official and a Turkish entrepreneur known in this document as the promoter, whose business includes organizing events to introduce Turkish corporations and business people to politicians, celebrities, and others whose influence may benefit the corporations and business people. For both trips, he received free business class tickets on the Turkish airline. This was the only one that he ever reported on financial disclosure forms. After this, none of this free travel was reported.
Do you think all his connections to Turkey or yeah, Turkish was it officials? I don't know. Is that why they have all this Turkish chocolate being a thing in New York City? Because like it's just out of nowhere, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of random.
There's been so much Turkish chocolate talk on TikTok,
I haven't
especially in New York City.
I
Really?
haven't had any.
I haven't had any either. I wanted to. Let's go before they get raided and shut down.
Dude, I
Yeah,
know.
maybe there was big Turkish chocolate was, greasing the
Hmm.
wheel or greasing the palm.
Big chocolate.
Yeah. Why didn't he I mean if he was in Turkey so much, why didn't he get some hair transplant, some hair plugs or something?
Dude, I know.
Some
He
people
could
look
use it.
weird with hair. I feel like he would look weird with full head of hair.
Oh, we need to do a
Photoshop.
Photoshop of
Yeah,
Adams
he would look weird.
with straight hair, straight white guy hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just imagining him with like a James Brown bouffant.
Oh yeah.
Some little boho braids. So they go over various trips in 2016. What he would do is he would purchase economy tickets and then they would upgrade him to the tune of, tickets that would have cost 20,000. So he would pay whatever $1,000 for his ticket, then they would give him a crazy upgrade. He would stay in the hotel for free. They would take him on boat rides, lavish dinners, et cetera, et cetera.
He was doing sketchy ass shit in Turkey.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yeah.
He was getting hookers and all
Guys,
kinds
I'm
of
so
shit.
sorry. I have a delivery I have to get, and
Okay, go get
Daniel
it.
is not here. One sec.
Ming. I think you have a loaf delivery. Ming has come into camera and is sitting on
She's
Monica.
she's hooked on the wilds. Ming's
Ming's like,
freaking
what's
out.
happening?
Guys, did you see me struggling to get
Yeah,
up when you were laughing at
that
me?
was not
That was
funny.
pretty
I
funny.
was laughing at Ming more than
Ming.
you. Ming did not. Ming was
She was
freaking the
like,
fuck
no,
out.
bitch, I just got here.
I just got
This was
here.
like wrapped around her in the back, so it was a whole thing.
So this is a really funny part about the travel. Because Turkish Airline provided free travel benefits worth tens of thousands of dollars to Eric Adams regularly, he flew the Turkish airline even when doing so was otherwise inconvenient. For example, during the July and August 2017 trip, Adams' partner was surprised to learn that Adams was in Turkey when she had understood him to be flying from New York to France. Adams responded in a text message, transferring here. You know, first stop is always Istanbul.
You know.
Monica, as an international traveler, is this true?
Um, Istanbul?
It's always the first
Never
stop,
been.
right? Well, you've been
If
to New
you really
York,
want
and
like Turkish delight, maybe.
I mean, New
No.
York is the Istanbul of New York, or what is it? New
New
York is
York is
the.
the Istanbul of New York.
Also, he misspelled Istanbul and he said Instanbul.
Close Clay Davis.
Istanbul.
Um, so Eric Adams is the Clay Davis of New York, is what we
Oh,
can
he
say.
is. He so is.
He is.
Which girlfriend was it that he was texting with? Because I have this list, the table of success. Was it Sylvia Cohen, Tracy Collins?
It just says partner. It's redacted. I mean, not redacted, it just says partner.
Okay.
Does
When
he
Adams.
Was he ever married or did he have kids or?
He's a
mm,
former girlfriend and his longtime girlfriend who lives in Fort Lee, New
hmm,
Jersey. She's rarely seen in his presence and got a cushy promotion and a big raise after he became mayor.
Mhm.
Interesting.
The site is great.
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Eric Adams has a son?
I didn't know. That's what I was asking.
Holy shit.
Oh, Eric Adams' literal son,
Yeah.
Jordan Coleman.
Why is his name different?
Why is his name different? Who are these people?
This is so
Um,
sketchy.
I like that they have Jay-Z on his like list of connections. Jay-Z is a billionaire who wants things billionaires want, like a license to build a casino.
Ooh.
Is he gonna get raided next?
Yeah, I hope so.
Ooh. So I want to show you, they have some photos of the various hotels that he stayed at. He accepted valuable travel and hospitality benefits for himself and his companions. During a stay in Istanbul, he accepted a heavily discounted stay at the St. Regis, arranged by the
Mhm.
promoter. He stayed in the Bentley suite.
Mm,
St. Regis is expensive AF.
mhm.
What do you guys
Ooh.
think of the Bentley suite?
Not much color, but it looks nice.
Millennial gray.
Stepping back in time for sure.
No, go ahead.
Spacious.
Although booking the Bentley suite for 2 nights would have cost approximately 7,000, Adams paid a total of less than 600.
Ooh,
That's
7.
great. Why is he in trouble for having a discount? I love
Mhm.
I
discounts.
know.
Oh,
So here is from a 2019 trip,
Damn,
the Cosmopolitan suite in the St.
damn.
Regis.
This is all in Istanbul?
Hmm.
Shit.
big ass hotel rooms. That means nobody's visiting because like they would have smaller hotel rooms if there was a lot of people visiting the country.
Yeah, this thing's huge. This is bigger than our apartment. Oh yeah, here
So how
is.
long could he get locked up if he were to be charged or to be found guilty?
It says here that he could face up to a maximum of 45 years in prison.
Ooh.
Conspiracy to receive campaign contributions from foreign nationals and commit wire fraud and bribery, maximum sentence of 5 years in prison. Wire fraud, maximum sentence of 20 years. Dude, when they get you on the wire fraud, they get
Mm.
it. They really get
Dude,
you.
you know what's crazy is he's 64.
He actually looks good for his age.
Yeah, but I mean, if let's say he even gets just like 10 years or 15 years, he's gonna be old as fuck.
Right? And then there's
Damn.
soliciting and accepting a bribe, maximum sentence of 10 years in prison, 2 counts of soliciting campaign contributions from foreign nationals, each count with a maximum sentence of 5 years in prison.
He should have just fled to Turkey.
Right.
Mm. Is it too late if he goes out on bail? I'm sure he can have somebody in his table of success help him.
Yeah. They wouldn't extradite him. I don't think Turkey would make him go home.
No,
Mm.
Erdogan is
Do
Yeah.
fucking
you
piece
think
of shit.
he'd get that special discount on the hotels still
Mm-mm.
though? No.
No, no more. What use is he anymore?
Yeah,
Right.
true that. She.
She got
She
his ass.
got your ass. So when I went into this indictment, I kind of thought like, oh, he's such a bumbling idiot. He probably thought it was okay to just accept all these perks. No, there were many deliberate attempts to conceal. So for example, in 2021, he sought luxury travel to Turkey arranged by the Turkish official and the airline manager. And when his staffer began coordinating this travel, Adams attempted to create a false record suggesting that he was going to pay his own way, when actually they had coordinated to provide him with free and steeply discounted benefits. So he approved the itinerary, and to create the false impression of payment, the Turkish official, Adams, and the Adams staffer agreed that Adams would collect invoices from vendors in Turkey, regardless of whether he actually paid, and would make some small credit card payments to conceal the fact that he was taking a vacation paid for by the Turkish government. So here is a text thread. Adams staffer, how much does he owe? Please let them call me and I'll make the payment. Airline manager, it's very expensive because it is last minute. I'm working on a discount. Adam Staffer, okay, thank you. Airline manager, I'm going to charge $50. Adam Staffer, no. Airline manager, that would work, wouldn't it? Adam Staffer, no, dear. $50? What? Quote a proper price. Airline manager, how much did I charge? Smiley face. Adam Staffer, his every step is being watched right now, 1,000 or so. Let it be somewhat real. We don't want them to say he is flying for free. At the moment, the media's attention is on Eric.
Oh
Mm.
shit.
What day was this? Around what time? When was this?
This was June 22nd, 2021.
Okay. Wow, they've been watching him for a really long time.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow. In 2023, that's when they seized and made a copy of his iPhone. So
Ooh.
they're like they're going fucking far back.
So here, Adam Staffer, he's also asking where else they can go in Turkey. Do you have a recommendation? Airline manager, Four Seasons. Adam Staffer, it's too expensive. Airline manager, why does he care? He's not going to pay. His name will not be on anything either. Adam staffer, super.
No.
Wait, so this is him trying to or is this real?
No, it's real. Like, no, it's not real that, he did not pay for anything. They were trying to create a fake record of, so he's fishing, saying, like, well, that sounds expensive. And they're like, no, no, no,
How
you
much do
know.
you want to pay? Smiley face. Like that's so like just tell me what you want. I'll forge the documents however you want,
Uh,
baby.
okay.
That's what that means.
I love it. It's like those brands that have like the, pay what you can,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
sliding
In the
scale.
arms of an
An angel.
angel.
So let's see here. There was another funny one. This is talking about a meeting while he was in Istanbul, meeting up with Turkish businessman number 3. During their meeting, Adams and the promoter solicited campaign contributions from businessman 3, who as a Turkish national could not lawfully contribute to any US campaign. During the meeting, he agreed to contribute 50,000 or more to the 2021 campaign, believing that Adams might one day be the president of the United States and hoping to gain influence with Adams. I'm like, dude, you thought he was going to be the president?
Yeah, the president. Can you imagine? Oh my God.
I can because
Yeah, good point.
of,
Yeah,
Here's another
because of
funny little text. So, March 2019, while exchanging text messages to plan another possible trip to Turkey, the Adams staffer texted Adams, "To be on the safe side, please delete all messages you send me." Adams responded, "Always do."
Mm.
Where
Uh,
do you think he was just like he didn't know how to delete or was deleting them wrong or like what do you think?
I don't know. I mean, clearly he didn't delete them.
Yeah.
Like he just thought he was going to be fine.
You can retrieve them though, so like they probably did delete it and then they were
Oh, yeah.
the data was retrieved. People think that you can just delete things and like that's that, but it's not.
Mm.
It's not that. I was on the table of success website, and at the top of each one, there's a little quote. This one says, on October 24th, 2023, Eric Adams said, "Every year my relatives show up for Thanksgiving and they want to all sleep at my house. There's no more room. That's where we're at right now." What does that even mean?
Why is that like one of his quotes?
I don't know.
What quote shows up for you, Liz, when you go on their site?
You have
On
to click
The
on one of the people. Here,
well,
I'll
Oh, here we
send it
go.
again.
Eric Adams has said, "All my haters become my waiters when I sit down at the table of success."
mm,
Oh, God.
By
I have
haters, he means the FBI.
the waiters. Here, Eric, here's some serving of justice.
Let's see here.
Bam.
This is another one he said. Am I doing a good Eric Adams impression? Guys, let me know.
Yes.
No. Oh,
Imagine how many love affairs would have been great if we did not live within the boundaries of our own intellectual capacities.
I feel like you should have messed up like the
Oh, yeah.
pronunciation of a word.
But imagine how many love affairs would have been great if we did not live within the boundaries of our own intellectual capacities?
What? What does that even mean, though? It sounds like you made that up, Rudy.
Let me,
But
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT what this means. Hold on.
mine says, I cannot tell you how often I start the day by telling my team you have to follow the law.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I bet he does tell them that.
He's like, make sure you text it to me. This one you don't delete. Like, we're not deleting these texts.
He's like, "Don't delete my law-abiding citizen texts."
Okay, so ChatGPT says this statement suggests that our intellectual limitations and overthinking often hinder the potential depth and fulfillment of our relationships. It implies that love could be more profound, intense, or successful if we were not confined by our intellectual boundaries, our rational thoughts, fears, anxieties, and the mental frameworks we use to navigate relationships. It's not that deep,
Damn.
bro.
Yeah. I have a good one. God said, I'm going to take the most broken person and I'm going to elevate him to the place of being the mayor of the most powerful city on the globe.
Islamabad.
Yeah.
Damn.
He says that at every city he's in. He's running for president of Istanbul.
I just want to share a detail from the federal raids. So, this is the raids on November 2nd, 2023. Residences of the Adams fundraiser, Businessman 5, and the Adams staffer. So, they came to the staffer and she agreed to speak with FBI agents, and falsely denied the criminal conduct of herself and Adams. At one point during her voluntary interview, she excused herself, or the Adams staffer excused herself to the bathroom, and while there, deleted the encrypted messaging application she had used to communicate with Adams, the promoter, the Turkish official, the airline manager, and others. So when Adams produced his cell phone the next day in response to a subpoena, it was locked, such as the device required a password to open. He claimed that after he heard about the investigation into his conduct, he changed the password and increased the complexity of his password from 4 digits to 6 because he wished to preserve the contents of his phone due to the investigation. But he had forgotten the password he had just set and thus was unable to provide the FBI with a password that would unlock the phone.
No, he forgot.
Guilty.
He is
What?
64, so
I
you know,
mean,
it's not unheard of.
so they just let her go to the bathroom with her phone.
It was
That's
a voluntary
crazy.
interview. It wasn't like a
Oh,
lockdown.
yeah. Sorry, my listening comprehension is not great. Um, shit, dude. And then he changed it from 4 to 6. Like my password was 1 2 3 4. Now it's 1 2 3 4 5 6.
And then he said it was because he's like, I just want to make sure that the phone is preserved because, these staffers out there, they might try to gain access to my phone
Yeah,
and delete salient information that law enforcement might need. Like, this is the guiltiest behavior
he's
on earth.
so, and he's so dumb.
Just buying how much time? Like one more day?
Dude. So is he in custody? He's not in custody.
Mm-mm. He hasn't been
Just
arrested.
indicted.
Yeah, indicted.
Well, when did they take you in after you get indicted?
Let's see here.
Just,
When will Eric Adams be arrested?
I think you have to go through like hearings and stuff.
Yeah.
He might just get fined.
That'd be crazy.
He's gonna really quick try to change a few laws.
Yeah. Well, when's the election? It's coming up, right?
Yeah.
I get to take that full day off for work.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's nice. And you don't even vote.
I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote though.
Called out.
Voting party
Voting party. Yeah, are we
At
gonna
the
pregame?
voting party at
at,
not where?
at Rudy and Liz's.
Yes.
We have a pool site at our house, our
Yeah.
apartment.
So I guess he's gonna be arraigned tomorrow. I don't even know what arraigned means.
It's gonna rain down on him.
It means to call or bring someone before a court to answer a criminal charge. Oh, so I guess that's when they're
Ooh.
like, I am guilty or I am not guilty.
Not guilty.
He's not
Definitely
guilty.
not guilty.
He was just fighting for New Yorkers like us three.
Mm-hmm.
Let's end with this last quote that's like taken out of context on this table of success site. Um, it just starts in the middle, dot, dot, dot. When I wake up, it scares me that I'm not scared. This is a very dangerous man we're dealing with here,
I know.
guys.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm worried because there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, shouldn't I be scared that I'm going to jail soon?
No,
Can
absolutely not.
can I ask you too before we leave too, what is your like what do you want to happen? What is your preferred outcome with all of this? Like what is your dream scenario that happens with Eric Adams?
I mean, I want some kind of poetic justice where he's forced to confront, like for example, you know how he like cut funding to the libraries, so for a long time they couldn't be open on Sundays anymore. He cut all kinds of like school funding. So if there's some way to make him be like a lunch lady or something, no, that's not. Or like force him to be a high school teacher, make him clean up Be one of the dudes cleaning up trash around Times Square, get barfed on.
You
Oh,
want to
yeah.
get community service.
Yeah, after the jail.
Oh, you want him to go to jail and then get community service.
Ooh, maybe during. So everyone he's like well, no, he would like the attention. If he was out there in a prison jumpsuit cleaning, he'd be like, New York, I've been falsely imprisoned. I'm still serving the city of New York by sweeping.
Monica, what is yours? What is
Mm,
your...
I don't really care, I guess.
You care.
No, I
You're here
don't.
talking to us about it at 9 p.m. on Thursday. You
Well,
care
that's
a little
because
bit.
I know this is what fuels Liz's addiction, or Eric Adams.
Oh, so you're
I'm
doing
here
this for
for
Liz.
support.
You're
Yeah, I'm
doing
here
this
for
for Liz.
support.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it support or enabling at this point?
Well, now it's kind of interesting. I'm like, man, I haven't really been paying attention to half this stuff. I have some catching ups. I have some catching up to do. Real
Well,
life, Senator Clay Davis. I also keep wanting to say Clay Aiken. Senator Clay Aiken.
maybe Clay Aiken will run for New York mayor next.
I would
Yeah.
vote for Clay Aiken.
I wouldn't.
I have one more question. Who do you want to be the next New York mayor? Only on serious answers.
I don't know who's in the running.
I mean, you can pick anyone.
Me.
What about Monica?
Mm.
You could do a little like light corruption and bribery.
Yeah. Don't get caught.
Don't get caught. You're
Don't
way
get
too smart to get
caught.
caught.
Don't get caught.
All eyes are on Mayor Monica right now.
Yeah.
I saw Mayor Monica.
Mayor Monica.
You didn't ask me what I want to happen.
Oh yeah, what do you want to happen, I guess?
I'll tell you. It involves 2 pit bulls and a doctor.
No. And did he?
Did he do it?
Diddy can come. Did he do it?
Did he
Did he
come?
will come?
Did he come?
Did he come?
How did he come?
Yeah.
And with
All
that,
right.
Diddlers out.
Diddler's out.
Goodbye, all you weak-minded jellyback beggars.
You good memory.
Jackwagons.
Yeah, bunch of jackwagons.